Hi, I wanted to talk today about how hidden beliefs can affect our lives. I'm remembering in when I took Aikido and then taught it. Aikido is a martial art, a defensive martial art, and my teacher would point out that I had a forward bending head, and a lot of us do, especially when we're working on a computer, and that's like this, how the head tends to be forward of the chest. And so, you hear things when you're trying to improve your posture about how you need to pull your shoulders back and maybe pull your chin back, and that looks like this. It's quite uncomfortable. But then one day I realized, or I think maybe in Pilates, they taught me to just lift the sternum, and that looks like this. When I do that, my shoulders naturally go back. My head naturally comes over my shoulders. I hope it did. And then my posture is better. Of course, it's still a little bit uncomfortable because it's a new posture. It's a little different from what I'm used to, but it takes care of the problem. And so the way that relates to hidden beliefs is we can go around with whatever the problem is and try to do affirmations to fix this and do that and tweak whatever it is until we try and get into alignment, and it's uncomfortable and it doesn't work. But if we get to the root of the problem, the underlying, the support, what's underneath it, the thing below it, the belief, the feeling, the attitude that's beneath that, and correct that and put it into alignment, then whether you do affirmations or not, it just flows better. It works better. It's because we are getting rid of that belief that was standing in our way, that was causing all of this other stuff. So the head forward on the physical representation was caused by the fact that the rib cage was collapsing, not because my shoulders weren't back. My shoulders are hunched forward because my rib cage is collapsing. So if I lift my sternum the way a dancer would, then that opens everything up. And in the same way, if I lift my hidden beliefs, lift up my inner being, and just start being the person I want to be, start being in that vibration of who I want to become, who I feel I am inside, and allow that to be, then everything else is going to line up and work better. Then, whatever tools I choose to use, like affirmations, prayer, or as we call it, treatment, or counseling, or anything you're doing, is going to work better because everything's lined up. And imagine if that was a glass or a cup you were trying to pour things in. When it's all hunched up like that, it's not going to get in very far. But if you open it and allow it, then that wisdom, that new energy can flow in and integrate more into every cell of your being. And that's a much more comfortable way of being. So there you go. Find out what's at the source of it. And one way to do that is by having a practitioner who helps you see beyond what your current situation, helps you talk about where you want to be, and helps you see who you really are inside, underneath all of that flotsam and jetsam that happens on the surface of life. It's going deeper in to connect with that beingness that you are. So if you'd like to know more, you can book a session with me, a free 30-minute consultation to find out more, to see if we're a good fit for doing some practitioner work together, to uncover who you really are and unleash your inner light. I look forward to meeting with you. There's some links below.